On today's video, Secret Signals, one of the best events, in my opinion at least, in Infinite Galaxy. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what the event is, give you some tips and tricks on how to succeed and how to beat every single one of the levels in this game mode. There's a lot of nice rewards out of it. It requires good coordination, and it will help your alliance overall learn a little bit more about fighting mechanics and defending mechanics in this game. So sit back, slap a like on the video, and let's go. Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Galactic Gecko. Secret Signal started, and it's time to explain to you how this event works, how you can succeed and get first place, both individual and as an alliance. Before we start, don't forget to slap a like, hit the bell when you subscribe, and this video is brought to you by the makers of Infinite Galaxy. This game mode is pretty straightforward. You're going to have all your territories being invaded one by these different fleets, and they're going to be coming out of the campaign simulator, which, by the looks of it, is cursed, and it's about to start spewing marches. Every single time you start this event, you're going to need at least 5 territories available, and then you're going to get to pick a difficulty level. The difficulty levels are unlocked based on the fact that you managed to kill 70% or more of the fleets of the current difficulty, then you unlock the next one. The reason you want to unlock difficulties is because you really want to get the sweet rewards out of the higher difficulties, because the higher the difficulty is, the better the rewards get individually. On top of that, there are rankings for both alliance and individuals, and the highest points, of course, get a little bit of extra good stuff, including some very, very good individual rewards. Now, I want to kind of try to play a little bit with how to get individual rewards as best as possible. So we're going to do a couple of tests while recording this video. And so here's the thing. We're going to get invaded soon in 6.5 minutes, and we have one fleet out here. But what GGS does is we divide ourselves among all of our different territories, everything along the way, to make sure we can defend, and we can defend well. It starts from the middle and it keeps spreading on as time goes by, and literally all you have to do is hold for dear life. You reinforce the platforms with whatever you have available, fill them up, and just hold. In between these hits, you can actually refresh your fleets if you choose to do so. And when one is hitting a structure like every other thing in this game, you can then reinforce it above the defense limit. So as you can see, Buck right here is about to hit and bounce back because there is no space for him in here. But if he stops and waits momentarily for the first hit to happen, then he will be able to rejoin this. And so he's going to just keep coming back and forth until the first hit happens. There it is right there. And now Buck can come in and reinforce that a little bit extra. With a 12 million first hit on our HQ, things are looking decent. We have 22 million in here and more to come. And I mean, they're bringing in their reinforcements as well. This is going to be a really, really good hit. And after that hit is done, we can always go back and reinforce. In the meantime, down here, these possessed cruisers are doing not doing too good, considering our 19 million power. These don't look like cruisers. These look like frigates. So they have a mix of frigates and cruisers and destroyers by the looks of it. So every single one of these fleets is going to have, an 11 million. This one's going to be a toughie. All you need to do is keep refreshing your buildings and hold for dear life. Now, the more you're holding onto a building that wasn't invaded, for every moment, for every second that you're in your building, you're going to accumulate points. And as you can see, as time goes by, you're going to be accumulating a ton of points. You can see the invaders' power coming in. You can see the fleet garrison power on every single one of the territories that you're defending. And at that point, it's just keep reinforcing your territories at all costs. We have 3 fleets right now going out there defending whatever they can. Here comes the big hit on this platform, and it is going to need a little bit of help after this gets hit, because the 11 million against the 18 million is going to be very painful. We will go refresh our fleet really quickly when we're done with this. But here we go. Galactic Gecko out here defending this side. 16 million to the 4 point something. Do we have invaders in here? Not yet. Here is the deal. We have been defending these buildings for a while now, and I kind of want to try to see what happens if you attack these as they're coming. So we have now a fleet in the open, which is a 3.4 million cruisers fleet with the rank 6 Titan. And we're going to see, we have a little bit of destroyers and a little bit of frigates just to kind of keep us keep a few targets away from our cruisers. And we're gonna see what happens in here. We know that there was a big hit. What is left in this reinforcement? There's still some good strength in here. The cool thing is we're seeing a small fleet right there that should be doable. Small fleets coming all over the place, which we should be okay with. This is the next big one. We really need to try to make sure to reinforce. But for now, we'll stay here. We won't make a move and see what happens. We have Sin running the show, and so he is keeping an eye on our fleets and kind of making sure where the big forces need to be. We might go reinforce another platform momentarily, as you want to see what the difference is if we hit them on the way compared to, just defending. And so we're defending right now. So far, so good. As you can see, just from defending the building alone, just by chilling here, we've already gotten 3 of the individual rewards, and we're gonna keep obviously going. There's still 22 long minutes to go, but this has yet to be invaded. We're on standby right now. Where is this right here? It'll unlock in 2 minutes. We definitely picked the wrong place to send the fleet, the early on fleet that is going to be chilling and trying to hit stuff. For next time, we'll know that start from HQ and go outwards, but it looks like so far our defenses are holding well. There is a little bit of stacking happening, but not a stacking that is too serious. The number one thing you want to make sure in this event is that they don't stack too far up, so that way they do the least amount of damage possible. A 16 million against the 4 million will do very little damage to the 16 million compared to the 16 million and the 7 million. In this scenario, it looks like we're going to get it done, but it's going to cost us 300 million power, 400 million power, and still coming down. 2.3 million still here. We have a reinforcement on its way already. Gotham is on his way this way, and we might need him. There goes the first couple stacks, but now we're down a little bit, and there's going to be more coming in. So definitely having Gotham here will be very, very helpful. In the meantime, we got this platform that keeps getting bounced in and out. Gotham coming into here as well. I don't know if he has space. Yes, he does. Saber will try to make his way in as well. And if he can't make it in, there it is. Perfect. We are good. In the meantime, the event keeps ticking. We keep getting points. And so far, so good. A minute until this invades and we can start looking at what's going on. We have about 3 million power in here, so I'm kind of worried about leaving it and coming back in. One of the things you can do is teleport nearby outside of your HQ and teleport around your territories. That way you can come in and out quicker of the buildings and defend them well. But we didn't go that far. I think we are capable of holding a 70% potentially. Just by sending fleets correctly all over the place. Waiting a little bit longer, just a tad bit, 25 seconds until this secret signal opens up. We're going to start hitting if we find some frigates. We're definitely going to start trying to mess with those. We're going to go hit whatever comes in, really, to see how good of individual points we're going to get out of it. In the meantime, individually, we're at 150, and alliance-wise, we're already up to 7th. We have SLA to beat. GJ1 did really good as well, and FDM in 3rd place, and we're slowly climbing our way up in our defense. Here comes the first wave. Here comes the first attack, and we're going to go straight into it. We're not going to pick and choose. Where are you? Hello? Can I click you? Yes. You are T8 cruisers. 5.3 million T8 cruisers. Oh, that's going to hurt. But here we go. We're going to do something to this, see how bad wave 1 can be. It's 10 waves on this side. There's 20 on others. The wave is based on how close you are, I guess, to the HQ. This is definitely going to be a little bit painful. However, we do have ourselves a rank 6 Titan in here. We have weaponry. We have the correct core modules. We have the correct everything. So as you can see, we are taking some damage, but we're totally making sure we clear house right there. And we might catch even the frigates afterwards. We're trying to gun for first place or for a top position individually. So we're testing things out, see how it works, hitting things along the way. 1 million power drop out of this first wave, but we did clear fairly successfully the 5.4 million fleet in here. And now let's go try to catch this frigate too. If we can click on it. Here we go. Come on, baby. Some of these guys repaired. We're up to 3 million now. Our slightly wounded, or our slightly damaged, I guess, came back into life. And that puts us at about a 0.4 million loss or 400k loss change. But oh, these frigates are doing us dirty. The frigates definitely are doing us dirty. It is tougher to get those frigates, that's for sure. We definitely want to focus on at least on the cruisers. Definitely don't want to hit that 16 million that is on its way to hit us in that spot. But we're definitely going to clear the one fleet right here. And now we're just playing the game of figuring out whether we can go up in the ranks or not. I think we're going to end up suiciding this fleet on its way home with hitting the big fleet right there. Obviously, with the changes that happened in a recent update, the amounts of slightly and severely wounded you get out of this scenario, you get primarily repairs. Once they get back home, everything heals up and you're good to go. Very little full repairs you need to go, more damage than repairs. This one is definitely a more painful one. The frigates are much stronger against our cruisers, and so there goes that frigate fleet. And I guess we'll just go suicide on this so we can go home quicker and then get back out here as quickly as possible. This is a mixed fleet with 1.9 against the 16.4. Yeah, this is definitely going to be painful. And you can see my power up on the top left slightly changed. It hasn't changed almost at all because of this whole situation of there not being fleets going into repairs, but rather into damage, which as soon as they get back home, they'll be back on their feet. A little bit. We definitely take a little bit of damage. Nothing very serious. Here we go. So back we go. Let's go take a look. And for the record, this wasn't empty before we started. 500 leadership, and there was about 200 plus of it out there before. Let's go ahead and start sending some fleets out again. See if we can help reinforce rather than solo hit, just to make sure that things get cleared properly. So let me send this way really fast, 3.6336, and keep doing our thing. In the meantime, we can definitely go heal. Need help at 9110. Oh, 9010. Okay, where's 9010? 9010. Here we go. Oh yeah, but I'm already here, which makes this a big problem. Oh, we might lose this. Birth fleet this way. Oh, this is going to be really bad. We're going to break it, but then I'm absolutely going to have to go catch those destroyers. But if we manage to hold at least the frigates and destroyers, which we should be able to, then the next wave I can intercept and at least get us a little bit of extra time, which is all we want. These shouldn't be too big ones. 5.6 and 5.6. Okay, so we're going to go up against 10 million. But remember, as long as we manage to kill this early... Oh, there it is. So we get a little bit of damage coming back. Hopefully that helps us out a little bit. What we got left, here we go. Deathslayer is out. 7.6 million. I don't know why you're leaving. I mean, I do know because Sin says this thing is dead. And so, but nonetheless... Looks like we're going to be able to hold at least a little bit longer. And I'm just going to come in and kill whatever's in here left, if there's any left. We're 40 seconds away. We can definitely intercept those cruisers or destroyers. As long as we get rid of these frigates really quickly, which there's a lot of them, then we can focus on the destroyers. I'll go catch the cruisers, and then the destroyers will be an easier task for our cruisers. But listen, I've rambled enough. We'll get to the end of this video, of this event, and I'll let you guys know. We'll show you guys how we ended up, what happened, and all that good stuff. So stay tuned, and yeah, I'll see you there. Well, Armageddon is definitely going for first. The man put himself between the secret signal and the whatever comes in, sending 6.4 million frigates, and these are no joke. These are big boy frigates. If we can get a quick click on them, even though he's in the middle of a fight, so it probably won't let us see it. But if we click on him now, or well, we try to catch him and check his fleet, you'll notice man's rocking T8 frigates all over the place with a very, very, very high level Artemis and just catching everything in its way. This secret signal platform is literally empty. It has not taken a single hit because Arma keeps taking them down. And this is how he will more than likely end up first place. What we were doing was correct. It just requires better placement, and then you just gotta catch them with your stronger fleet as they come by. Maybe the frigates were the solution for a quick come in and out for a refresh. Looks like we're gonna end up top 15. Maybe we might squeeze into the top 10 to get some sweet rewards. Although it looks like you're kind of far away from it. So I'm happy with my top 15 placement. This will put us at a nice little 8 of these bad boys compared to first place that gets 44, second 27, 19. We're about a few minutes away, 2 minutes from the event ending. It looks like majority of our stuff got invaded, although as you can see, not exactly. We got some strong defense going on. What do we got invaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, this is going to be a hard one to potentially hold on. We got another invasion happening right there. We're trying to get that 70%, but we're not really too focused on it. As you can see, Arma catching this guy from behind, 16 million power, and he knows he's about to get a little meltage, but he's going to just keep coming and going at this, and he's been doing it all event long, just straight up catching the waves and making sure none of them gets here. The man practically soloed 10 waves with his fleet, and a minute and a half remaining. Hopefully we have enough and we manage to catch that 70%. And if not, maybe next time we rearrange ourselves to a better position. That way we can guarantee a better garrison. Literally all you got to do is spread around your territories and keep coming in and out of the building as it's getting hit. And you're pretty much going to succeed, especially when you have something like we have, which is about 25 territories and 75 people. If you take 3 people and split them around, plus the extra reinforcements from a couple of others, there's a possibility out there for sure, especially if those 3 people have 1 fleet in the building itself and the 3 others just catching stuff on its way in. The likelihood of damage being done is very low, so we might just do that next time. We have another fleet in here, Q. Let's go reinforce because we want those points. You know what I'm saying? Q's been holding strong, and he also is doing some solo hits. Hey, I want to join that. He's been grinding them solo hits. I was going to actually ask him if he wants to pair up and solo hit around, but he had other ideas. And so, looks like here we go. I mean, we might as well go after the big one too, right, Q? Man's on his way, and a few people now are realizing, hey, there's people out here. Like, why are we sitting ducks? And there goes this guy now for one last hit. The event is pretty much over. We have defended successfully. And now the question is, how well did we do? 72%. Higher difficulty unlocked. Heck to the yeah. Great job to GGS. And yeah, cool event overall. Very, very enjoyable. Starts the HQ gets the most waves, and then it spreads out to lesser and lesser waves from the HQ. If you're trying to end up first place, go grab yourself a wave 10 by yourself, and maybe you'll end up in a sweet spot. I ended up in 15th overall. Cannot complain. And of course, GGS when we try. That first place is all but guaranteed. For now, I'm Gecko. I'm out of here. Appreciating some of you who slapped a like on this video. Hit that subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next Infinite Galaxy video. Take care and have a good one. Peace. See ya.